So I've had to retreat to the shed because of the rain. I've come here to plant my onions. I went to Wilkinson's, to Wilko's, and they had one bag of red onion sets. These ones. So I bought it. I did want more, but they did have a few of these left. This is Golden Gourmet shallots. So I guess I'm growing shallots and red onions this winter because that's all they had. Serves me right for leaving it so late. So once the rain is sufficiently light, I will get on with clearing a bed and planting out the onions. So I've decided to use this pumpkin stroke courgette bed for the onions. So I need to take the plastic off, take the old plants out and prep it. I think that's the best option for the shallots and the onions. So I've pulled off the plastic cover and there's, I think, a couple of issues. One, I don't know if it's mice or rats. It's probably mice because there's not big holes. It's been taking the beans to there. And the other issue is all this. I think this is from ants, an ant's nest. So I think covering in black plastic can work in the winter, but I don't think I'm going to be covering in black plastic over the summer anymore. It's just not right for the soil. I don't know if you can see how much it's raining, but I've had to hide in the shed again. After the rain we had earlier, it's nice to see the plot in some sunshine. But tomorrow there's lots of rain due. So I think that'll have to do. I think these will do. They are quite big. Not massive, but good enough. These were the 2 pumpkins I grew in the garden. So I finally finished potting up all the strawberry runners. Let me show you all of them. So here we've got about 40 something of an unknown variety a friend gave me. Then we have about, I don't know, 40 to 50, because there's a few more in another pot, of these pine berries. They're a white strawberry with a slightly more acidic flavour, so they taste a bit more like a pineapple. Then we've got an early spring variety, Tenwa, I think it is, and I think there's at least, I think it's 50 to 60 there. And then look at these bubblegum. Look how many I've got. There's got to be 60 to 80 plants at least. And this bubbleberry, it's another white one. So we'll see how that develops. But I've got loads. So I'm sat in my shed hiding from the rain. I've only just got to the plot. All I wanted to do was harvest some butternut squash, but that'll have to wait till this rain passes. Anyway, I was looking at the inside of the shed to see where any rain comes through, and it's interesting. So I know there's water coming through there, and I know there's water coming through there because I can see daylight. But on the 2 sides of my shed where I haven't put like fence paint or shed paint on the outside, the water is actually seeping through, and it's doing it a lot more than that side, or that side that has actual preservative on the outside. So I need to get on with painting the other 2 sides of the outside of my shed. So looking at the plant, most of it's kind of died back. There's still some foliage that's okay, but I'm gonna harvest the butternuts anyway. Well, I guess there was only really 4 proper butternuts left, but a little bit is better than nothing. At least I got a good harvest, you know, a month or so ago of big butternuts. I've never harvested butternuts at the beginning of November before. This weather's been crazy. I just thought I'd check on the broccoli here, and these plants are still giving. Okay, some are small, but some are reasonable. That's not too bad. So I'm going to harvest. So I think it's time for me to go home. It's finally sunny. There's a beautiful blue sky. But I gotta go cook. empty. So I hope you fit in some gardening at some point in between the showers. Have fun. Bye.